Hello, everybody. Um, I just want to say and just take this time to tell everybody that I'm not like a shelter or an animal rescue person. But since COVID started, I've had family, friends, neighbors lose a lot of things since COVID-19 and all that. So a lot of people have lost homes, businesses, relationships, children. People have lost a lot of things. I've lost my home. I've lost, I've had to sleep in my car to rehome some of them animals that were like people left in the woods. Finding since COVID, like there was like people dumping cats, dogs, ferrets, quails, all sorts since COVID and all that. All the videos that I've made and I've uploaded and things like that. Most of them are like most of the videos that I've uploaded are of people dumping their dogs, cats, various animals and things like that. And I've like managed to rehome most of them, and the ones that I post, like there's one cat there that is not my own cat, and it's like still looking for a home and everything else. But one of my, like, I've got, this is my dog, one of my dogs here, and then I've got Nala, the other one, the other big dog. And these are my only animals, and the rest of them are like what people couldn't keep and or couldn't find a home straight away. So I've managed to feed myself and feed my dogs, doing like not rescue it, but homing, fostering, or letting people keep their animals at mines and be able to they've not giving me like money or anything like that. It's just like they'll get bags of food, and I've used that food to feed their dogs as well as that. They said I could feed my dogs, so it kind of helped me to um, survive myself. There's so many things going on with the American Excel bullies. A lot of the laws were rushed and everything else. I understand there was like really serious stuff happened, with the Excels and all that. I can stand here and say all kinds of stuff about the dogs or the animals. Or it's all down to people that own the animals. If they're in difficulties, if they're in a situation where they cannot look after the dogs, they should find means of putting them like up for adoption, or rehoming and finding a good home. And that's what I did. So most of the I didn't video everything, but most of the things that me, my uncle, and some of my friends we did was like get them, train them, fed them up, and made them like like they're like sitting at home and relaxing and things like that. And then slowly introduced them to people that would take them on and all that, and then doing the follow up. And like I can go to some of the people's homes and things like that, still visit them. And which is very fortunate of me to be able to do that, and to know that animals are they're looking after the animal. Like whatever it's, a dog or a cat, whatever animal it is. A lot of people are doing great by looking after the dogs and that, and cats and whatever I've given them. So they're very fortunate, to be able to get rehomed. And it gives me self satisfaction. And like I'm not main all the time uploading things about me rescuing and things like that, because I don't know. I mean, like I could, but my main concentration is rescuing or helping the animal to be able to find a forever home. Like, and then they're happy and all that. I don't see the point of that. But I upload my own videos of my animals. They have their favorite people. They have their favorite places we go. They're like they're my part of my family. And like a lot of people of different background, different beliefs, different things and all that. They have their own way of thinking how whether it's a dog or a cat or whatever animal it is, how that should be treated and how it should be kept, and certain things and all that. Maybe like I don't follow all of that. I follow myself. I follow my heart and my own intuitions. And it's just it's one of those where like like people can say this, that, the other, but I'm not here to listen to people. I believe in me. I believe in like what I believe in. You know, if somebody doesn't like it, you don't have to follow me, you don't have to like my videos. You can just go past and scroll past my page. You know, there's millions and billions of people uploading so many things, good, great, and not so good and great, on social media, on different platforms. But you know, I just wish that whether it's people, animals, whatever, we all need to look after each other. And you know, you need to be standing there for and being the voice of the voiceless, you know. And animals don't have a voice, you know. All they can give is love, you know, and that's it. And the, you know, that energy they give off, you know. Even though sometimes my dogs chew up my furniture or whatever, I've been through about 3 or 4 cities, but that's my own doing, because like I work out long hours sometimes, and sometimes they get, you know, they got the run of the house, and because of frustration they don't, you know, they go do certain things. But you know, I don't my best I can, apart from showing a bit of frustration, and I'm not, you know, doing anything to them. But like I have to teach them a lesson by making them stay in a sort of like, you know, I make them stay in a corner, and just like that's their boundary where you can't cross that corner, and you know, you have to stay there. That's your punishment. And you know, I don't give them a treat or anything like that. And then, you know, then after a while, it just, everything just goes, because you know, looking at any animal's eyes, you know, the feeling and the love you get from them. You know, if you're a heartless person, it's not gonna, you know, if you're a heartless person, you know, and it doesn't melt your heart, then, you know, I don't know what kind of person you are. But you know, I'm just, look, everybody's got their own point of view, everybody's got what they want to do, everybody knows better than somebody else, and how things should be done, and how things should be managed. But you know, preferences and you know, likes and dislikes and all that is individual. So we're all individuals, we're all you know, we have, you can have 10 brothers and sisters, you can have 10 different individual ideas and ways of thinking. Same with animals, you know, you can you know, there's a litter of pups that's like, say, 10, all of them pups, the 10 pups are going to be all individually minded. They'll have their own characteristics and things like that. So please, you know, if you love my content, please, you know, like, share, you know, give a comment, you know, share with your family and friends, you know, and you know, spread love, and you know, just spread the love for everybody and everything. And just, let's just have like world peace, and all wars and all these atrocities that's going on in the world. You know, we all need to stop all of this. And hopefully, you know, people wake up and realize it's like nobody is different, and nobody is you know, like, sorry. What's the matter? You want to come to daddy? Come. You want some one love, yeah? Oh. Okay. Wait. Okay, so you know what I mean? It's like, you know, if you got animals and all that, you know, they think like when you're online or something like that, you don't love them. The amount of hours and the effort, and you know, for medical bills, food, exercise, all of that is something that you have to consider. You know, all the bills, vet bills and food bill, all of that. You know, then you've got your you know, living standard, where it's not, you know, the price of fuel, everything is going up and down and all that. But they don't understand that. They don't know any of that any better than. But you know, we have to, no matter what, we have to, you know, help them and save them. And you know, like, they've got no voice, you know, apart from this love and all this stuff here. Then, you know, apart from that, they don't have nothing else, you know, apart from just you know, they just, you know, the amount that love and energy and everything else they give, you know, it's more than what money can buy, really. You know, unconditional love from these guys. So I appreciate all your love, and you know, peace to the world and everything else. And you know, have a wonderful day, evening, morning, wherever you are. And take care of yourself, take care of your family, friends, take care of your neighbors. You know, just have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.